guys, but the drop-off.
Here for the Clippers. Gortat's checked in for Harrell. Marjanovic and it's Patrick Beverly in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And then DeLon Wright, and it's Fred VanVleet in for Kyle Lowry. Setting the floor for the Raptors. And it's Ibaka in at the 5 spot.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling
shooters at small forward over the last 10 games. In the 3rd spot, Kawhi Leonard.
And that tells you about their ability to have that kind of a percent.
And I don't think there's a player on that list who can't also light it up from the outside. Every one of those guys is a hot streak just waiting to happen.
Well, Steve, for the Raptors, the last few years, regular season hasn't been a problem. It's been all about the playoffs.
Yeah, the Raptors have the goal of making it out of the East and to the finals. It's the right goal to have with the way they perform in the regular season. This team, they will always be measured by their playoff runs.
Just 4 to shoot. From the baseline, Toronto grabs the miss.
Boy, he loves that mid-range jumper. Just fails to create enough room to operate.
Odom's shot, good.
And a lot to like about that play, particularly how it ends.
Yeah, at the rack. That's what you want in transition, a high percentage look.
Now, here's Beverly. 11 points for him in that last game against Phoenix. And it's blocked. That's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. OG Anunoby's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. .54 seconds left here in the 1st quarter. Over Ibaka. Green with the rebound. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Here's Odom. Good on the shot. Odom's got 6.
Delivering these passes in tight quarters, that's tricky.
The Los Angeles Clippers coming to this one following a loss to the Suns.
Yeah, I just thought their energy was lacking defensively. Just gave up way too many easy shots.
You know what? That's a problem anytime, but especially on the road where you need to be given an extra effort.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
Here's Williams. From deep 3-point range, and no good in the last second attempt this time. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Raptors lead by 2. And we'll be back with you for the start of the 2nd quarter when we return. And let's listen to Pascal Siakam talking about the work ethic.
You come in every day, guys energy.
And great, when everyone is working hard, it builds a chemistry.
And a culture. Kevin, winning teams all have it. It's not enough to be here. You want to win.
And getting going again here in the 2nd quarter. Fairly close game so far. What do you guys think about the Raptors here in this one?
Through that first one, they've turned this thing into a track meet.
Fun to watch. They give you no time to set up on defense, and we see that reflected in the score.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this 2nd quarter. Anunoby out there with C.J. Miles. Then there's Norman Powell. Then there's Big Dog, and it's VanVleet in at the 1 spot. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Kyle Lowry is a player who has worked his way to stardom. He says, I still feel like I can be better. I'm never satisfied. My team is good, but I think the best I can be is a champion. There is no other goal in basketball, right?
D.A., that's how you truly create a legacy.
Doc Rivers, the coach of the year in 2000 with the Orlando Magic, a championship with the Boston Celtics in 2008, a great career as an NBA coach.
Now here's Powell. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet, and it's Big Dog with the foul. That's his first foul. And Los Angeles with some changes. Harris checked in for Marjanovic. Alinari comes in for Mbamamuta. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Williams. Siakam is checked in for the Raptors. Kyle Lowry comes in for Fred VanVleet. And Doc Rivers came to the Clippers after he avoided a rebuild in Boston. But he's staying put in L.A. for the revamp. A guiding voice for this team through some turbulent years. I think he's invested in making the Clippers a destination franchise. The shot by Powell, no good.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Now, here's Beverly. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. Toronto, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And Miles kicks it to Odom. And the dunk by Odom.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
It looked like a total breakdown to me there. He exploited that hole perfectly and made them pay.
Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
On the same page.
And Beverly kicks to Gallinari. Pass to Gorton. Out to the right wing. Gallinari outside. Odom with the double team. Gallinari passes to Harris. Deep. And that one is off. So the Raptors will take it the other way. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team.
And this is a matchup that can frustrate them as they came up empty in their 2 games against them last year. And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
If you aren't going to at least step in front of him, you can't be surprised when he throws it down like that.
And that one's good by Gortat.
Second chance opportunities. The great equalizer.
And the Raptors call time here. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
I just thought the defense was poor. Got any shot they wanted, really, for most of the evening.
I'll give them credit. Even though they were facing very little resistance,
That's some good action through the first 2 quarters. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been. And the Clippers making a switch here. Gortat's checked in. And the Raptors also making a change. Big Dog is checked in for Serge Ibaka. And that one falls for Williams. And the Clippers, it looks like, looking to create a culture change. A team whose chemistry makes it more than the sum of its parts.
You know, you can have all the talent in the world, but it's hard to win if people aren't pulling in the same direction. They want to create the right environment and then find players who fit.
Gallinari and Harris, your small and power forwards. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Williams, and it's Gortat in at the center position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. And the shot is good. The Raptor lead has been cut down to 3 on the bucket from Williams.
Despite having a small frame, this is a big part of Lou Williams' game. Taking it up strong inside.
Lowry kicks to Leonard. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Leonard's got 4 points this quarter.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Gortat dishes to Williams. Harris against Odom. Takes the 13-footer. Harris's shot is off.
Can't convert, but a good opportunity from mid-range. He'll take that every time.
Siakam, good.
What I'm trying to figure out, why was their defense so much more suffocating in the first half? This does not look like the same team at all.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Steve Tobias Harris with plenty of stops in his young NBA career so far. You wouldn't guess it, though, from his talent level.
Year after year, he advances his offensive arsenal. He's become one of the most dangerous scorers in the game.
Tobias Harris in his 8th season in the NBA and still just 26 years old.
Yeah, I mean, 1 season at Tennessee, and he has slowly but steadily improved each year. And, you know, he's gotten stronger, more consistent with his long-range shooting, and he's found his calling as one of those prototype small ball forwards.
Steve, there's plenty of discussion that the NBA has become less physical and more over-officiated. What's your opinion on letting guys play a little bit more?
You know, I think, Kevin, it's freedom of movement, and I think when you took out hand checking and obviously arm bar checking and down in the post, it's hard to guard some of these fantastic players with their skill set and obviously with their athleticism. A guy dribbling at you at 100 miles per hour, how do you get your balance without touching him? And I think that's when you start to see a lot of the fouls called. And a lot of fans are looking back in the day saying, well, that wasn't a foul, but I think under the rules, the referees have to call these plays because there's no hand check.
Here's Green, Portuck with the block, and they'll keep possession. Odom down low. He's guarded by Mbamute. Another shot. Bank shot, no good.
And that can't happen. Missing the wide open chip shot.
And Beverly kicks to Harris. There's a minute left in the third. Here is Mbamute. He can't tie it up as that one's no good. Toronto leading by 3. And there's the feed to Odom. To the paint. Here's Anunoby.
Anunoby comes in handy on those challenging finishes.
Harris outside. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. From the line, Toronto grabs the miss.
Well, if you're the coach and you're frustrated right now, that's exactly the look you're trying to get on offense.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. Big Dog is out there with Ibaka. Then there's Lowry. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's right, and it's a 2-guard. Lowry kicks to Leonard. Raptors moving the ball around. Odom. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Williams finds Gallinari. 1:57 left to play here in the fourth. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Defenses has to be careful. You know Gallinari is going to force fouls, but you have to try to prevent the N1.
Gilgeous Alexander's checked in for Los Angeles. Lowry for 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Gallinari's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Inside, poked away, and it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. Raptors trail by 9. Right outside. Wants to get it to Odom, and does. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Now the pass to Harris. Williams looking around. Back to Harris. Clock at 6. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
Because of his versatility, Tobias Harris can score in a number of ways, and tonight it's been in volume.
Lowry kicks it to Odom. Over Harris. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
That's a good opportunity, but he needs to go up a little stronger, in my opinion.
Outside Williams. Pass to Harris. And here's Gallinari. He's covered by Leonard. Charity strike shot. And it's Gallinari missing.
He's a little uncomfortable in that in-between area, and the defense plays him that way.
And there it is for him.
Powerful move. Ibaka with the natural explosiveness to finish through contact.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Gilgeous Alexander, good.
And you have to like the location of this pass. Gives it to him where he can do something with it.
Toronto calls timeout. They're behind by 9. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we got a moment for our Jordan players. So the Clippers with the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan.